Hi guys, so today's video is going to be an eyebrow tutorial. I have two different ways of doing my eyebrows. I have a routine on my natural eyebrow look, which is on this side of my face, and I'll be showing you guys how I like to do that. And then on this side of my face, the reason why I look so crazy right now is the dramatic, bold eyebrow that I like to do when I'm wearing more eye makeup like I am on this side. Please let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions at all so that I can answer them. And let me know also which eyebrow shape you like best for yourself, or if you like both. If this video is helpful, please leave a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I like to start with no makeup on at all. That way I can see my actual eyebrow hairs and they're not hidden or covered by any foundation. For both bold and natural eyebrow looks, I always start with this guy right here. It is the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I have mine in the shade 03. It's about, I'd say, maybe 2 shades lighter than my actual eyebrow hairs are. And the reason I like to do that is because I'm not trying to get any definite shape right now. I am just solely trying to draw out a general shape of how I kind of want my eyebrows to look in the end. So this doesn't have to be perfect at all. It's basically like a sketch. So we're gonna do this eyebrow first. This is gonna be the natural eyebrow. And the first thing that I do is I fill in this area right here. So not all the way into the inner corner. I actually barely touch that at all. So I start just a little bit further back from that, and I start drawing a straight line back in very short strokes, and I'm not pressing hard at all, just very lightly going back to about the middle of my eyebrow like that. Then I take this underneath, and sometimes I even like go like this so that I can see better the line. And this I again just draw in very lightly, starting from the same area, but I don't press as much as I did up here. It's a lot lighter than that. Working my way back. All right, so now we have that drawn in there. The next thing that I like to do is this tail end. So I like to start it like right about there. So I just kind of like make a tiny little sketch, and I know from this little dot, or it's not really a dot, from this little line, I want this part of my eyebrow to connect to it. That's how high I want it to go up. And then also from that line, that's where I know I want the end of my eyebrow to connect to. So I just draw a straight line down like that. And then I just lightly fill it in. And then I just like to go back through here, kind of do some light strokes to make sure that it's all lined up. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this side. And I do the exact same thing. I just like to have a general shape down before I go in with other products. I just feel like it's a lot less scary that way, and you don't mess up as much. So I'm just following my natural shape mostly here. I'm gonna do that line that I said that I like to do. Draw down from there and back. All right, so there's the shape down for both. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation and also my eye makeup. Okay guys, so this is my makeup finished. We've got the natural makeup over here, and then the dramatic bold eye makeup over here. So they're very, very different, two totally different types of ways that I like to do my eye makeup. This eyebrow, I could totally go with just this, and sometimes I do when I'm just feeling a little bit lazy, but I do like to add just something a little bit extra to finish this eyebrow. As for this side, you can tell with this eye makeup, you definitely need to have bolder looking brows. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that one after this right here. So to finish this eyebrow, I'm going to use the Brow from Benefit Cosmetics. So this one's in 04. This one actually matches my eyebrow hairs better. It's just basically a very dark brown, but I love the formula of this. It comes with a little angle brush on the cap that you can pull out, and then I just lightly pick up the tiniest bit of this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It dries down, but it's not a super dry kind of gel. It's like a cream gel that is very easy to work with and easy to put down. It has great pigmentation, but then it doesn't come off. Once you put it there, it'll stay for the whole day, which is what I really like. So if you guys can see, this part right here is so light because I don't have any brow hairs there. So what I do is I basically just fill that in lightly with this product. I'll just draw a straight line down from the point up here, from the very tip, and then draw a straight line down like that. And then I'll just, whatever is left on the brush, I'll fill it in going horizontally. So that one was kind of slanted. Now I'm just doing little tiny horizontal strokes just to kind of blend this in a little bit better. And then I start slowly working. Basically, this really isn't putting any, like, much product in my eyebrow hairs. It's just kind of like forcing my brow hairs to go the way I want them to. I am going to just press a little bit harder right there just to fill that in. Maybe a little under here. And that's it. That's how I do it. The natural brow. Pretty simple. I don't use any concealer to fix it up because I'm just so used to doing my shape now. I kind of know like what I'm looking for. But I think the key is just to use very light strokes when you're doing this. That's what helps it make it look the most natural. And also you have to really choose your shades carefully. Make sure you start with a lighter one, like 2 shades lighter, and then you can go in with the shade that your eyebrow is most like. So for this eyebrow, I like to use something that is more pigmented and not so much a cream. I like to use a full-on gel. So this is called the OFRA Semi-Permanent Waterproof Eyebrow Gel. This is in the shade Dark Brown. I love this stuff. It's very, very good and long lasting, and it's waterproof too. So if you wanted to go swimming with it or you sweat a lot, then this would be the most perfect product. Like if you go to the gym and you want your eyebrows to stay on, I would use this. I do have a 30% off coupon code that you guys can use. It's K30 if you guys want to pick that up on OFRA Cosmetics. To apply it, I use the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. This is a very slanted, tiny angle brush. This is key. You have to have a brush that is thin enough so that you can apply it really, really precisely. So what I do is I pick up a tiny little bit of it on the very tip of the brush. Then I brush off like this the sides so that way I don't have too much on there. So for this, I generally start down here on the lower part of my eyebrow and kind of fill that area in first. Again, just using very short strokes. Just like that. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more and do the same thing, wipe off the edges so it's not too much product. Now I'm going to bring this on the top. I'm basically gonna do what I did for this eyebrow, but with this instead. So I'm gonna start at the very tip, and I'm kind of pushing the side of my brush down to help fill in, drawing that slanted line. I'm getting lighter and lighter with my pressure as I draw that line down. Then, with whatever's left, I'm just going to fill in, going horizontally, the rest of the eyebrow. So really the only difference is that I'm using a different product and that I filled in this bottom part a lot more. So now I'm going in towards that inner corner. just keep brushing slowly, kind of helping to place the hairs where I want them. And then as I get to the inner corner, I just brush upwards like this. And I'm just so lightly pressing, it's barely even touching my skin. I'm gonna fill in this part just a little bit more, darken it up, just make it look as precise as I can. Usually go in with 2 to 3 layers depending on how bold I want it to look, but I usually like this to be a lot darker than this, so that's why I keep going in to make it look darker even though it's the same color. As you start to layer it, it gives you that nice darkness. Just trying to blend it back to the front, but not all the way this time. Just wherever I see sparseness going on. Totally different styles. I love both. I love doing both all the time. You know, it really just depends on the look that I'm going for. This one obviously takes more time to do, but once you get it down, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna fill this in a little bit with whatever's left on my brush. I feel like it was kind of missing product there. There you go. So that is it for the tutorial, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a thumbs up down below. And also down below, let me know in the comment section which eyebrow shape you like better. That's gonna be it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.